guys, Matt with CJ Off-Road here. Today we're going to be installing a set of these Baja Designs Squadron Sport lights onto our 2018 Jeep Wrangler. Now these lights come with everything that you need to get them bolted up onto your Jeep up on the A-pillar, including all the wiring and the bracketry necessary. Now what we're going to do is show you how to install them onto our 2018, but it's going to be the exact same installation for 2018 to 2020 as well as your brand new Jeep Gladiator. Now the Squadron Sport is a great light and you can get it in a ton of different configurations, including sport, driving, as well as a flood design. Now with ours, we chose to do a spot design since it is up top and we can angle them outwards when we're driving down some back roads at night. Here in Pennsylvania, we get a lot of deer and a lot of other obstacles in the road, sometimes that can blow over with storms. So we want to make sure that we can see right down the trail and down the highway, obviously when there's no cars coming our way. But let's show you how to get them installed on your JL or your JT. First two bolts we need to remove are these factory T40 bolts that hold on the cowl. We're going to grab a T40 socket and a ratchet and pull those off. You won't be reinstalling these, so you can just set them aside and throw them in a junk drawer or in the back of your Jeep just to save them in case you ever want to go back to stock. There we go, pull those both out. So you're going to go ahead and grab your bracket. Now you'll want it in this orientation. You want it to have the light out here towards the side so it's not blocking any of your view and it gets it nice and tucked close to the windshield. After you have the bracket in the right orientation, go ahead and drop two of these spacers into the factory location. And then we're going to grab two of the provided long 10mm bolts, slide them through the bracket, and then slide those bolts through those spacers and down into the body. And we can just get started threading them in. I like to make sure everything's starting with ease too, because they can bind up depending on where you locate it. And you definitely don't want to tighten one all the way down before you have the other one in, because the holes will not line up. Just gonna go ahead and get them snugged up there. And then grab a 10mm socket and get those both tightened down. Grab your 10mm socket and just get the bolts snugged up. You don't have to go crazy on these since you do have two bolts. Then after that, the next step is to get our Baja Designs Squadron Sport light mounted on here. In order to do that, we're gonna get the stainless steel bracket clamped onto the light and then we'll drop the bolt through here. I'll show you how to do that in a second. So as you can see, we've got the Baja Designs bracket on here. Now what you want to do on the side is use the Allen key bolt and then put the star washer in between the bracket and this actual light here. So that'll go in between and help lock it down. And then the bottom bolt, make sure you put in before you put the bracket on, and that'll get the bolt, a washer, and then slide in here, and you'll put your lock nut underneath. After you make all the final adjustments to your light and you're happy with the way it looks, what you're going to do is install the included Baja Designs harness. Now you can either run up the auxiliary switch with this or hook it up to your factory Mopar switch panel. What I really like about the Baja Designs lights is that they do come with these weather pack connectors that are going to be fully waterproofed and sealed. You can chop up this harness and make it work with your auxiliary lights, and if you watch our Mopar switch install, you can see which wires control which switch and also which one to use. We don't normally show the wiring just because there are so many different ways you can do it, and I think with this, we're just going to plug it into the factory auxiliary switch, and that would require modifying this harness. We have installed a set of the Baja Designs lights with the factory switch, and we could say it does work great. The only thing you need to do is connect a positive and negative right to the battery and then choose a switch location and install it. If you are going to chop the harness up, make sure that you still use the fuse there. You'll just have to run the positive and negative to here and then hook that up to your factory auxiliary switch system. But overall, guys, we're going to get this installed on the other side, get those lights plugged in, and show you guys how they look. Well guys, after about 20 minutes, we've got the lights completely mounted up and our wiring run to turn them on. You've seen how bright they are on the shop wall, and obviously these things are built to last and they're made for desert racing, so you know they're going to be great on your JL or your Gladiator. I really like the fact that Baja includes everything that you need for the lights, including the brackets, the hardware, everything. They just simply go right on there, and they really give you a nice location where it's tucked out of the way of the windshield so it doesn't obstruct any of your view. Now we also do have a ton of different style of Baja Designs lights that you can pair up with these brackets and get them mounted up to your vehicle to really enhance your off-road driving experience, especially at night. If you guys want to check out more Baja Designs products as well as many other great parts for your Gladiator and Jeep Wrangler JL, be sure to visit us at cjponyparts.com. Hope you enjoyed that video. To stay up to date on our CJ Off-Road videos, make sure to subscribe up top here, and for any other installs, make sure to click the link right above.